Well, back to some news now. No jurors selected in Manhattan today in the hush money trial of Donald Trump.
It's the first criminal trial of a former president in American history. Dana Rebick is in the newsroom with today's court action, and court just wrapped up about 15 minutes ago. Dana.
It did, and while former President Trump has faced a number of legal battles, as we know, this is actually the first of 4 indictments to make it to trial. Now, ahead of jury selection this morning, we're told prosecutors asked a judge to fine the former president $3,000 over social media posts about key witnesses in the case, which they say violate a gag order.
No one is above the law. No one is above the law.
Protesters lined the sidewalk outside a Manhattan courthouse, supporters of former President Donald Trump firing back as jury selection in his hush money trial gets underway.
I wanted to show support for President Trump in a public way. I think it's important that when something so unfair is happening right here, that people support him.
The presumptive Republican presidential nominee facing 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. The charges center around $130,000 Trump's company made to his former lawyer Michael Cohen. Cohen had paid that sum to adult film star Stormy Daniels to keep her from going public about an alleged affair with the former president a month before the 2016 election. Trump's team denying the allegations, saying the payment to Cohen was for legal fees.
There is no case, and they've said it. People that don't necessarily follow or like Donald Trump said this is an outrage that this case was brought. This is political persecution. This is a persecution like never before. Nobody's ever seen anything like it.
During jury selection, a process expected to take 2 weeks, attorneys will have the task of selecting 12 jurors and 6 alternates who can serve fairly and impartially.
The concern here, of course, is that Donald Trump is very well known by everybody. His team had wanted the trial to be moved to some other venue at some other time. But the bottom line is there is no place that can move this, they can move this trial to, and where the president isn't known, and probably where people don't have very strong feelings about him.
Now, once jurors are selected, the trial itself could take about 6 to 8 weeks. Trump did just leave the courthouse a few moments ago, and we heard him speak. He did bring up the fact, he said the judge will not let him attend his son's graduation, which he was not happy about. We'll have more on his comments after court today coming up at 6.
All right,
back
more
to you.
Come. Thank you so much, Dave.